Photos belong in books or magazines, if you ask me, and not just sitting on your hard drive or on your social media. And I've been making my own books and magazines for more than 12 years, so I'm going to show you how. Print-on-demand services are fantastic. It means you can just make one book or one magazine for yourself. You don't have to have a big publishing deal. You don't need to print 3,000 copies and try and sell 3,000 copies. You can just have a lot of creative fun making your own little book or your own little magazine. There's nothing better than seeing your own work featured in your own book, in your own magazine that you made and that you had printed. You designed it. Maybe you wrote some copy, maybe you put some drawings in there, some poems, you know, whatever you feel like. And you can learn bookmaking, you can learn designing, you can learn writing text stories for these books. And there's nothing like this. It will make you a much better storyteller, a much better photographer. So how do you do it? Well, the obvious answer is pick any kind of project or story or whatever you like and make a book out of it. Don't make a huge fuss about it. Don't make it into a 3-month project. Just make something. It's not going to be perfect the first time around at all. And that's the whole point. The point is you can experiment. For example, you can take a trip. This is a book I made about a trip to Peru a couple of years ago. And there's a book here about a trip to New Mexico. And here is a book from several trips to Southeast Asia years ago. And this was actually a big ass photo project that I made for sale many years ago. It can be a project. Here is, for example, my favorite band, The Minds of 99. This is a magazine, big fat 130-page magazine, just for me, featuring a lot of my favorite images from the tour on stage and backstage as well. And of course, if you watched, of course you did, my previous movie about making a portfolio, now you want to put that portfolio into print. You don't want to carry that portfolio around just on your iPad or your phone or your Instagram or whatever. Why not print it? I've done loads of different books in all kinds of style. This has been a format for portfolio, and right now I like the magazine format because it's quite big, but it's really inexpensive. And of course, magazines are always vertical, but that's an easy fix. You just rotate the whole magazine. And this features a small collection of my current portfolio, some of my favorite pictures, and I carry this around. And the effect from having this, from having a magazine like this and actually presenting something physical to people, to sit down on a sofa, browse through, that is a million times better, so much damn better than any stupid social media, any iPad, anything whatsoever. Don't just do that. Make these. And I make them all the time. They're quite inexpensive. There's an earlier copy right here. I've made, 20 different versions throughout the years, and some of them I give away and they get ruined because I carry them around and I print some more, and it's always worth it. So, in conclusion, if you just have all of your million pictures sitting on your hard drive, but you're not putting them out into some kind of physical form, I think now is a perfect time to get started. And that's what I really want to inspire you to do today, is just make some books, make some magazines. There are loads of different platforms available. These that I'm displaying here, the different examples, they are all made with the company Blurb, but there are lots of services available. Really, the main thing is just make books. It doesn't really matter how you make them. Just make something physical and make books. See you next time.